Yes, yes. If I'm walking through the door, it must be Monday morning. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Marathon Mondays with Mal, live back at the mothership after a week with the Marathon Club. It was a great rally up in Seattle. The Emerald to the Emeralds, from Eugene, where I live, all the way up to the Emerald City of Seattle. So it was kind of a really long, great week with a bunch of marathon owners. We'll get into that later, but what are we doing today? We are in the Sofa Palace. Take a look at this. One of the things that people have asked me for the last few years is about our furniture. A lot of our furniture is built in-house, and here is the frame of a sofa that's going into the salon of a double slide H, I believe. One of the things that always stands out about the craftsmanship of the frame of our sofas is how many parts, different parts, where it needs to be stronger woods. It is kind of like an apple blend or a balsa blend where it needs to be lighter. But there are so many different things that you can see throughout the build of this sofa frame. That's pretty, very nice. And then I walked in here this morning and saw this beautiful leather laid out. So this leather was just received. I'm not even sure what coach this is for, but Michelle, if you can get some really good shots of how beautiful this is, take a look at that. And what they do, and I think I've explained this before on our show, is that the Marathon upholstery team will come in here with either Alan or Santara or Jamie from our design team, and they'll look over this leather. All of these hides have been sourced for one coach, and so they have to go through them and make sure that they're consistent so that all of the leather in the coach looks the same, looks and feels the same. So they literally take the time to lay them out and make sure that all of the leather is up to Marathon's quality and that it's consistent throughout, so that you don't have different looks throughout the coach, from the cockpit to the salon to the bedroom. Wherever there's going to be leather, or wherever this leather is for in the coach, it needs to be consistent feel, grain, color, all of that. Really cool to see that laid out. We're gonna head over through the upholstery and then on down to the production floor. Let's do it. Hope everyone had a good weekend. Like I said, I have been down at the let's say up, because geographically that's what it is, up in Seattle at the Marathon Club Rally, which was really fun, you guys. Getting to spend a lot of time with the marathon owners. I'll let you go through first and follow you through. Good morning, everyone. As you can see, everybody's in here working the design team. We were just looking at leather over in the Sofa Palace. And I don't know if I used an Allen term, but you taught me several years ago to feel for hand, or
Yes, absolutely. Wow, I'm impressed.
You guys got the cuts in here today. Man, there's an 80s term, cuts.
If I didn't have work to get done, I'd be over there.
See, there you go. Alan, Jamie, and Santara working there in the design. Oh, let's go look at this sofa. So we just looked at a frame. This is for $1,378. Now this coach is going to be completed probably within the next 2 weeks. $1,378, that's that beautiful blue bunk coach. Now, it has 2 sofas in it. This is it right here. So as you can see, John Farley, and there's Kay over there working away. But this is, gosh, it's beautiful. Good work done on that. And as you can see, the frame for this is right here. So what we just saw over in the Sofa Palace, the next step is to bring that over here, take the top off, and then obviously they're putting the leather in here on the this is called the box of the sofa, and that's called, I think, the sofa back. But anyway, that is for $1378. Very cool. Let's go this way, Michelle. I want to show everybody a seat that I saw this morning. Look how beautiful this is. Pilot seat. David, what coach number is this for?
1379.
1379. Absolutely stunning. Say what you will about this insert. It might be for you, it might not be for you, but it's going to fit 1379 perfect. That's the thing about a marathon coach. No two coaches have been built alike. So to each his own. This might be something you want to see in your coach, but it is nonetheless the craftsmanship that goes into doing it is beautiful. And you guys know I love the embroidered logo in the headrest of our seats. I think it adds a very particular touch to the pilot and the co-pilot seat. All right, let's boogie. And then from out here, we can look over the production floor. We're going to head on down and take a peek into a couple of coaches, but always nice to stand up here and take a look at a busy Monday morning here in Coburg. After a coach goes to paint, Marathon takes the time to let the paint cure and the clear to cure for about a month. And that's down here on the production floor. And then we do a cut and buff. And it's something we've done that has really shown it enhances our paint jobs, not only from a longevity standpoint, but also from a beautiful standpoint. And as you can see right there, this coach right here is being cut and buffed right now. But look at how beautiful the backside of this coach is. The detail that's on there. Tons of pinstriping. There's pinstriping, there's texturing, there's probably some metallic in there too, huh? When this coach, after this cut and buff is completed, when this coach goes outside, it's going to sparkle like a 70s bowling ball. There's no doubt. It's going to be beautiful. We're going to head this way. I'm excited to see this one outside, fresh out of paint. They're doing the wire pulls right now. As you can see, all the wiring is headed into the coach from here. This is coach 1384. And this, you guys, is an H3 double slide bunk coach. We've got several bunk coaches on the floor right now. In fact, from where I stand, there are 4 bunk coaches, all sold. 1384, 1382, 1378, 1380. All of those coaches are ready to rock with bunks, and some of them have dual sofas, jackknifing sofas in the salon. That adds a lot of sleeping capabilities. So 1378 is down here. Probably going to do a separate show where I talk a little bit about the Marathon Club. It's my second rally. The first one, as you guys know, was my Nashville trip, but then I got to go up to Seattle and spend a lot of time with our owners up there, exploring the Seattle area and learning a lot from the owners up there, owners learning from other owners. And there's a great support. We had Wes and Landon from our service team up there with the service van. So that was really cool to see. But that is a reason you want to be part of Marathon. And I said that after the Nashville rally, and I saw it again in Seattle. A main reason why you would want to be part of Marathon is because you get to be around all of these owners, and it's a real family atmosphere. 1378, this coach, we're not going to go inside right now because there's a ton of people in there working. It's probably going to head to audit. We saw the sofa upstairs. Probably going to head to audit in about 10 days. So a lot is going to happen in the next week on 1378. X3 double slide, 2 sofas in the salon, and 2 bunks midship. Very cool coach. Love this paint job. This is probably a coach that we will do a full tour on when it's completed because we've kind of followed it through, but I'm excited to see, I don't know about you guys, but I'm excited to see this coach when it comes outside after it's been detailed and completed. So 1378, we're not going to go inside because as you can see, lots of Marathon personnel running in and out, taking care of several different things to get this coach ready to audit probably in about 10 days. All right. Also, another thing I can tell you about this coach, lithium-iron batteries in this guy. So one of the things that, yeah, you guys keep moving. 1378's got lithium-iron batteries in it. The Marathon lithium-iron battery package is a really good system, and I'm excited for the future coaches that have selected to have that package. So just a little walk around, and oh yeah, 1380. This is, oh, I'll show you something I saw this morning. Let's look at this, Michelle, over here. This is a piece we don't normally see. Take a look at this. This actually goes above the bunks. 1380 right behind us. This is a bunk coach. This is actually the header inside the bunks. So where you would be laying down, this would be above you. And this bar is the actual bar that also can come down and be a hanger bar for clothing if you move that bunk down and you have the ability to use it as a closet. It's really cool to see this out of the coach and the bar that actually is going to be in there. Let's take a look at this. Okay, so here we are. This is the driver's side salon slide out, which is actually popped out right behind Michelle is where that is. That is where the slide out goes. And you guys know how we have that scaffolding. We pull that slide out, and we do the assembly on the floor. And a lot of times we don't get to see it this as almost complete. Sofa's gonna go here, facing dinette, or also known as a booth dinette. So it's really neat to see how everything is assembled, and then in a couple of weeks, this slide out is going to be put right back in to the driver's side front salon. That's pretty cool. And I think that's it for today. We've kind of walked all over from the Sofa Palace, which is part of our upholstery shop, into the actual main upholstery shop, and then down here, seen a lot of bunk coaches in production. But there are going to be some fun shows coming up in the next month, and then we are getting ready. In about 5 weeks, we're going to be already down in the desert for the Halloween party. That's right. October 31st at Motor Coach Country Club, Marathon Coach is sponsoring this amazing party. We did it last year, so there's going to be some great stuff. We're going to take a new coach down. I'm hoping it's a new coach if it doesn't sell. These things are selling so fast. But look for that coming in about 5-6 weeks down in the desert. The Marathon Coach sponsored Motor Coach Country Club Halloween party. That'll be fun. But we've got some really good shows coming up and a lot of beautiful coaches that are going to be coming off the production floor in the next 2 to 3 months. So stick with that. Be yourself and do good things. If you're looking to get into a new coach, don't forget, my #1 job is to sell you a coach. Mal W, M-A-L-W at marathoncoach.com. That's how you can get a hold of me. And then we'll talk about getting you into a coach, new or pre-owned. That's what we do. Take care, everybody. Have a good week.